Welcome to this presentation of Final Expense Benefit Insurance, which we call Peace of Mind Insurance. Final Benefit Insurance solves several problems. In this presentation, we will cover the needs that it solves, 3 facts and a few opinions of its benefits, 10 reasons not to get coverage, and how to proceed if it makes sense for your situation. This presentation is given by Goat Planning, an independent insurance broker. For more information, please visit www.goatplanning.com. If I don't protect the future, then if we ever found ourselves in the situation that I found myself in when I was 7, it would have been an unmitigated disaster. The person who said these words was Boomer Esiason, former NFL quarterback and current sportscaster. We will go over 3 facts and 1 set of opinions about the need for final expense benefit insurance. You may have a reason or opinion that causes a need, but maybe you don't. Later, we will also go over 10 reasons you do not need final expense benefit insurance. It is easy to forget that we will leave this earth. If not forget, then we may decide not to think about it, or worse, decide not to make a plan. It was in a letter to French scientist Jean-Baptiste Leroy that Ben Franklin famously said, "In this world nothing can said to be certain, except death and taxes." Ironically, we can be certain of taxes at death in the form of estate taxes. It is important to note that insurance proceeds are not taxable to the estate, or to the beneficiary, and the proceeds are not part of probate. Ask yourself, what need for final expense benefits might apply to you? Another question to ask yourself, what is the cost of dying in your area? Here is our first fact. A funeral can cost between $7,000 and $15,000. Even if you decide on cremation, some line items of which you may not have thought to include: remains pickup, funeral service fee, the vault or plot, opening and closing the plot, casket or urn, staff for a viewing, and then again for the funeral, printed materials, headstone or monument, flowers, embalming. Please go to our website, www.goatplanning.com, after this presentation, to download this infographic that uses data from the National Funeral Directors Association. Here is our second fact. Good news! If you are married and you pass away, your spouse will get a lump sum payment of $255. Here is some trivia. Did you know that originally the Social Security death benefit was 20% of all benefits? So $255 does not go very far in covering final expenses. Worse, your Social Security check goes away. Your spouse may be entitled to survivor benefits, but if they are already receiving a check, it is likely they will miss yours. Dual expenses do not end, and it is likely that you incurred some unusual bills during your last months. And now our third fact. Beyond your burial or cremation, you will likely have a number of other costs related to your demise. For example, statistically, your medical bills will never be higher than in your last few months. If you have assets, there could be estate taxes. Your income tax for the year is still due too. Your family may have probate court and legal fees on your behalf. To not burden your family with disposal, you may wish to pay off cars, the house, and credit cards. There may be immediate one-time expenses such as travel and hotel for those folks coming to your funeral, or someone to temporarily do the things that you used to do, like mow the lawn, or earn money. You should know that average end-of-life out-of-pocket expenses is $11,618. These are just our opinions, but a lot of our clients tell us about them. Beyond the financial considerations, there are other reasons to get coverage for final expense benefits. At the time of your death, it will relieve a lot of family stress. It buys some time and options for your family. You may be less stressed knowing they are covered. You could use the benefit to provide a legacy for your family or an organization that you care about. It's an expression of love to your family and helps provide closure for them. It may provide closure for you too, knowing that you have provided. Another item to consider is that life happens, and you do not know the future. The benefit coverage is permanent. For some, it is a promise kept to friends and family. Finally, you own the coverage. It never goes away. Sorry that we said only 3 facts, but these other financial considerations make up our 4th. Here are some other things to know. The benefits provide cash when it is needed most. And these types of policies pay in days versus weeks for other types of coverage. As we mentioned, the benefit is tax-free. Also, the beneficiary is your choice, and not determined by the probate court. You can even split the beneficiaries and have contingent beneficiaries. The cost never goes up. You can use the policy as proof of future payment to pre-arrange with a funeral home. The benefit never goes down. Over time, the coverage also accumulates a small cash value that can be used for emergencies, or to pay a missed premium. Please ask yourself, do any of these facts and opinions apply to you? Next, we will go over 10 reasons not to get final expense benefit insurance. Here are the first 5 reasons not to get final expense benefit insurance. 1. I have a pre-arranged plot and monument. 2. I already have life insurance. 3. I will be cremated, and it will be low cost. 4. I have money set aside. Or I plan to set aside money. 5. I can't afford it. Here are the second 5 of 10 reasons not to get final expense benefit insurance. 6. I need to think about it. 7. I need to talk to my family. 8. I am single. 9. I am too young and healthy. 10. I am too old and sick. And bonus number 11. I have benefits as a veteran, including burial in a national cemetery. Reason number 1. I have pre-arranged a plot, monument, or my entire funeral. That's great. If you had not, as part of our service, we would have given you some help on how to get that done, and good financial reasons to do so. However, consider the other expenses associated with either a cremation or funeral, and the costs unrelated to a funeral. You may also want to leave your assets alone for other needs of your family. Remember, if you have a $100 bill or other large sum, it tends to go quick. Reason number 2. I already have life insurance. Again, terrific. Most people are underinsured, and the fact that you already have insurance speaks well of you. If it is a whole life policy, we can review it and see if we can improve the cost. If it is term, then we recommend keeping it. Check what type of policy it is. You will want a permanent policy with a relatively low coverage amount for final expenses. Use that policy as a base for your insurance needs, and use your current policy as it was intended. Also, remember to review all of your end-of-life needs. Reason number 3. I will be cremated, and it is low cost. Cremation is a good solution when you want to save on funeral costs, and it can be pre-arranged. Consider the other funeral expenses associated with either a cremation or funeral. Cremation is not always that low when combined with a funeral. Lowering the funeral cost helps, but consider all the other end-of-life expenses and the income lost when you pass away. If you would like this infographic, you can download it at our website, www.goatplanning.com. Reason number 4. I have money set aside, or I plan to set aside money. This is a good idea, but with some pitfalls. Ask yourself, do you have enough today for all the expenses? Have previous savings plans worked out? Remember, a $100 bill goes fast. What happens if the money needs to be used for something else? Can you use it now to prepay a funeral home? For final expenses, you will want to have liquid assets, that is cash. Reason number 5. I can't afford it. Affordability is very important. We all have bills. This reason is the most often cited consideration when speaking to folks about final expense coverage. One thing that you can do is adjust the benefit amount, because some benefit is better than none. What is a comfortable budget? The benefit can be matched to the monthly cost. Ask yourself, what is the cost of doing nothing? Where will the family get the money? Consider, is there something less important that you can give up to get the protection your family needs? Coverage gets more expensive as we age. Waiting means the cost will be higher still. Reason number 6. I need to think about it. A permanent benefit solution absolutely requires thought. You are thinking about it right now. You would have already done some thinking, or you would not be watching this presentation. The best time to think is when an agent is available to answer questions, or when you are on a website with the answers. Ask yourself, what exactly do you need to think about? Tell a licensed broker so they can provide more information. Think about this. What does no benefit insurance look like? You may wish to establish a time period to think, and then commit to a follow-up. You should also know that by law, you can cancel during the first 30 days, called the free look period. Or if not already approved, pull your application. It is always best to apply, so you can know for sure if you are accepted and the exact cost. Reason number 7. I need to talk to my family. Making a decision knowing what the family would support is smart. What questions do you think they will have? If you need coverage and don't have coverage, what do you think they will say? Let's get them involved and call them right now. Or set up a time with a licensed broker when everyone can be together. Again, ask yourself, is this the only reason for not proceeding, or is it really something else? Do you think they will want you to have coverage which is possibly to protect them? Reason number 8. I am single. Being single is an advantage because the need is less severe, but still there. You don't have to worry about replacing income, but other costs remain. Debts and end-of-life expenses remain. Coverage can simplify probate. What do you want your legacy to be? Will you remain single, or is there family besides a spouse that you want to protect? Reason number 9. I am too young and healthy. Being young and healthy is the best. It is the greatest positive right now. Rates are lowest when young and healthy. Policy options are greater when young and healthy. Trying to get affordable benefits gets more difficult as we age. Reason number 10. I am too old and sick. Many of our clients fit that category just like you. Being old or sick doesn't help, but there are solutions. A guaranteed issue policy may be a solution. A graded policy which pays less during the first years may be a solution. Both of these types of coverage ask less medical questions. If affordability comes into the equation, the benefit can be lowered. Remember, the urgency is now higher. We have gone over 10 reasons not to get final expense protection. But now let's go over some benefits to you. It is easy to apply either electronically or by paper. There is no medical exam like a fully underwritten term life policy. It cannot be canceled by the carrier once in place, no matter what your health or age. It builds a cash value. Payout is quick, so funds are immediately available. Here are some more benefits of final expense protection. You can usually get coverage in days, or often the coverage is immediate. You absolutely will have peace of mind. It will reduce the emotional toll on your family at your time of passing. For many, it is a gift of love. Finally, it is affordable. This is our last group of benefits to you of final expense protection. The cost never increases. Unlike term life insurance, the premium is never adjusted as we age. The benefits are tax-free, and you determine how they are distributed. The beneficiary can be anyone, or an organization, and can be split. You can also pick a contingent beneficiary. Final expense carriers know the benefit needs to be available quickly, and that is how they disperse the benefits. Very fast. Here is what the next steps look like. First, we determine what benefit coverage you qualify for. Although there is no medical exam, there are a few health questions plus your age, height, weight, and tobacco use. Next, determine what coverage amount satisfies your needs, but stays within your budget. You may also consider riders such as an accidental death rider, which normally pays double the benefit. Finally, look for high-rated companies with financial strength and policies with some extra benefits. Applying is easy, especially electronically. We first look for a policy that gets you coverage immediately, called Day 1. If you don't qualify, then we look at graded or guaranteed issue policies. We try to do the application electronically because it is faster, and most often, the decision is almost immediate. However, The best carrier choice for you may require a paper application. Finally, you choose a payment method and the timing of that payment. The scene on the left is our favorite social media post. You don't get final expense benefit coverage because you are going to die. You do it because others are going to live. Life is unpredictable. Get peace of mind for you and your family. Hopefully the guy on the left did not fall off the cliff. With final expense benefits you get peace of mind because it's done. You establish a legacy of how you will be remembered. Take action now that solves the need. As licensed, independent brokers, we will help you. We will support you. We work for you now, and later. We know you will make a good decision as we have seen with all our clients. It's time to begin and get some quotations. Remember the steps. The quotations will be based on your age, gender, height, weight, tobacco use, and a few medical questions. We will then get an idea of which carriers look to be the best option for you. If we are not with you right now, you can get a quotation at www.goatplanning.com. At the website, you can also schedule an appointment to have your questions answered, or email us at info@goatplanning.com. Finally, you can call us toll-free at 844-369-7526, that is 844-3MY-PLAN, or locally at 317-550-0800. This concludes our presentation of Final Expenses Benefit Insurance. Please take action now and contact us. Although you can get a quotation on your own, it is best to have us or another licensed broker help navigate to the best solution for you. We hope this presentation was informative, and that you have a terrific day.